Welcome to everything you need to know about March Madness in 2 minutes and 59 seconds. The NCAA Division I men's basketball tournament, often known as March Madness, is a single elimination tournament with a field of 68 teams that compete in 7 rounds for the national championship. Why is it called March Madness? The term was first used to refer to basketball by an Illinois high school official, Henry Porter, in 1939, but it didn't find its way to the NCAA tournament until CBS broadcaster Brent Musburger, who used to be a sports writer in Illinois, used it during coverage of the 1982 tournament. And yeah, it kinda stuck. The very first edition of the tournament took place in 1939, consisted of just 8 teams, and saw Oregon beat Ohio State 46-33. The tournament has been held every single year since, and the field has expanded multiple times in the interim, reaching the modern size of 64 in 1985 and its full current field of 68 in 2011. How do teams get to be one of the 68? There are 2 avenues. First, an automatic bid. Division I men's basketball is comprised of 353 teams. Each one of those belongs to one of 32 conferences. Each one of those conferences holds a postseason tournament, and if a team wins that tournament, they're automatically in the NCAA tournament, regardless of their regular season performance. The second avenue is an at-large bid. The NCAA Selection Committee convenes in the final days of the regular season to decide which 36 teams that are not automatic qualifiers have the pedigree to earn an invitation to the tournament. There's no set formula for deciding which teams earn these at-large bids. Instead, the committee looks at a combination of multiple stats and rankings. After all 68 teams have been decided, the Selection Committee ranks every one of them in a process called seeding. The teams are then split into 4 regions of 16 teams each, with each of those teams being ranked 1 through 16. That ranking is the team's seed. In order to reward better teams, first-round matchups are determined by pitting the top team in the region against the bottom team, then the next highest versus the next lowest, and so on. In theory, this means that 1 seeds have the easiest opening matchup in the bracket. Upsets do happen, though.
Shock and awe in college basketball.
When a low seed goes on an unexpected run, we get what we call a Cinderella, one of the best parts of every tournament. But before any of that can happen, there's Selection Sunday, the day when the tournament field and bracket are announced live on TV, signaling the official start of the madness. Then comes the beautiful chaos of the first round. 64 teams playing in 32 games on that Thursday and Friday. Over the next 3 weeks, the field is whittled down from the Sweet 16 to the Elite 8 to the Final 4 and finally to the championship. So where do you come in all this? Watching and competing. You can watch every single game of the tournament live on practically any device with March Madness Live, and each game will be broadcast on either TBS, TNT, True TV, or CBS. But there's a more active way to get involved as well. Every year, millions of fans predict who they think will win every game of the tournament by filling out their own March Madness bracket and pitting it against their friends. But what we love so much about the tournament, its unpredictability, makes this an extremely hard task. In the entire history of brackets, through millions and millions of entries every year, no one has ever filled out a perfect bracket. Could you be the first to ever do it this year? Probably not. But that shouldn't stop you from trying. After all, now you know everything you need to know about March Madness.